What's up, everyone? We're here with Hunter. Hunter joined Stay Viral, making under 1 grand per month, and he just recently hit 10K per month with Stay Viral. So, Hunter, go ahead, introduce yourself, and tell us your story.
What's up, everybody? Like Michael said, my name is Hunter. I joined Stay Viral in general like 2.5 months ago on January 25th, I want to say, and then I joined Premium on February 6th. So you do the math on that. That's like a week and a half span that I did not even hesitate to join Premium because I knew what Premium had to offer. So, little backstory, I was in a course before I joined Michael's Stay Viral course. And so I had a little knowledge on, everything, but I kept seeing TikTok videos left and right about, oh, sell this, sell that, sell this, sell that. And I was like, the money that I'm seeing people make is absolutely insane. So I was in a course, pretty much got scammed by that guy. I was like, all right, screw this. I'm going to go and invest in another course. I was scrolling on TikTok one day, came across Michael's live that he was doing on TikTok. And I seen that he had to stay viral as his course. So, checked out in his bio, joined up. And ever since then, it's just been moving.
And what was that old course like for you? Was it a content creation course? Like, what was the program that you joined prior to this?
Yeah, it was a content creation course, and I'm not going to put anybody on blast for it, but he's actually in your course. Both of the people who run that Discord are in your Stay Viral course, which I find very, very funny. So it's just like it kind of seems like they're funneling information to you from your course to their course, which obviously
No
they're
way, bro. We got to talk
yeah.
after this call. You got to show me what's
Oh
going
yeah,
on.
for sure, bro. For sure, I got you. But yeah, they're in the course, and I was in his course before, so it was like money back guaranteed. Same thing as like Michael's Stay Viral course, and didn't give me a refund, whatever. I just proceeded with my day and decided to
And
move
so,
on.
did they have that opportunity for you where, like, once you get to a certain point, we can kind of leverage you to get you like consistent brand deals and really help you earn that consistent like monthly income, kind of what we have in Stay Viral? You know what I'm talking about?
Not at all, man. Not at all.
Mm.
There's not even anything like not one single brand deal in there. It's just like a course. The videos were like kind of helpful for like a beginner because I didn't know what I was doing. It was like the first thing I ever joined. So I joined that and it was like a few videos, watched it, set up my first TikTok account. That TikTok account generated some revenue and profit that helped, go towards my 10K or whatever. But it eventually got taken down because I didn't know certain violations and stuff like
Right.
that. So I like trial and error. You learn a lot throughout the process.
Hmm. And then you also told me, like, before we hopped on this call, you told me you were selling shoes before you got into like the kind of make money online space and content
Yeah.
creation.
Yeah.
You want to tell me a little bit about that and like explain to me why you transitioned and
Yeah, I got you 100%. So I've been selling shoes for about, I want to say like 3.5 years now. I've been really
Mhm.
into shoes. Like I go to a lot of shoe conventions, shoe events and stuff like that.
Sneakerhead? I hear you.
Yeah. So I've been into shoes. I started reselling them back in like 2019 or so, something like that. Got my first pair. Profit back then, Michael, I'm going to be honest with you, was really, really good. Like you
Hmm.
can profit on almost anything. But the reason why I stopped to this day is just because there's other sources of, income I could, put my time forth with. It's so easy to make money on TikTok Shop, and I can't stress that enough for anybody that's watching this video right now. But yeah, selling those shoes, made a little bit of profit from it. Last year I actually had a really good year with it, but this coming year it's just like terrible market. So I had to get out of it. Want to get out of it. It's especially in the area that I live in. I live in a very small town, so the demand for shoes is not that much, if that makes sense. So
Yeah. So you just kind of saw the potential with like content creation through social media and
yeah, and
realized how like sneaker reselling wasn't as sustainable. Or like, okay, I got to make the switch.
yeah, I do want to mention though, real quick for your video. So I was doing content creation, like making videos for YouTube. Me and my girlfriend had made like prank videos and stuff like that and popped off or whatnot. So we've been doing that for a while since like 2018, doing TikTok and stuff. But like I had never knew anything about affiliate marketing, digital marketing, selling products besides shoes in 2019. That's it. Literally nothing else.
The
So
opportunity with affiliate, bro, is it's
literally,
not enough people talk about it. That's what I tell everyone, like especially organic affiliate marketing where you have like zero ad spend, you're literally just posting TikToks. People don't talk
literally,
about it enough because the opportunity is actually endless. Once you get the ball rolling on it, like the money does not stop coming. It only
it
continues to
doesn't stop.
compound. It's crazy.
It doesn't stop. Once you get that stuff going and like you see that first commission hit, you're just like, oh shit. Like
It's insane.
it's literally insane.
You literally like, bro, you'll get one retainer and you'll make like a typical paycheck from like a regular 9 to 5 job in like literally 10 minutes. Clears your
Yeah.
account, straight profit to your bank. It really opens your eyes to just like the possibilities of like money and the way that money even moves. You realize like why would I ever go work
Literally.
hard manual labor for a paycheck when I
I,
can just like learn a skill, leverage myself, and have this big brand owner send me a fat check. Like so much easier, you know?
It's like crazy because back in like 2018, 2019, I was working a job at Dunkin' Donuts and it was actually horrendous, Michael. Like it was ridiculously bad.
Bro, I've
And
been there, I know.
I was working like there part-time, pretty much full-time because I was in high school, grew up. Mom was like, yo, get a job, do this, do that. And I was like, all right, whatever. So got that job. And then yeah, it was like I was like, I don't want to work this again. Like I
Working with a
don't.
bunch of old, miserable people too. It like subconsciously just makes you depressed working with those people. You know what I mean? Like,
You got to deal with like customers and stuff like that, which it does teach you a little bit of the foundation of like how to like handle yourself with certain situations. But like other than that, dude, it's nothing.
I know. I'm glad you stumbled across content creation, bro. Let me tell you.
Yeah, no, it's pretty crazy what it's done.
So walk me through like how you were able to find your first product as a content creator. Or like you talked about the burner method a little bit. Like
Yeah, yeah,
explain
yeah.
that to me. Explain kind of your criteria that you looked for when finding a product. Just walk me through this process.
Yeah, so one of the mottos I always go by is like always promote something or look for something that you personally like. And I really stress that a lot, even in the Discord. Everybody asks, in general and stuff, and I'm just like, listen, you can always look at the trends, but if you're not gonna like that product and have fun promoting it, you're not gonna see any results from that.
Hmm.
So when I took into account finding my first product, I was scrolling on a burner account, whatever. I came across this thing right here, mind you. Well, actually, not this one, but it's something similar. Okay. So it's a
Diffuser.
diffuser made like, I don't know, like 4K profit off of this one thing, off of one live or something like that. And I was like, oh, like this is absolutely insane what I could actually do with this. So yeah, I was scrolling, came across, I was like, that's cool. So back to what I was saying, you have to genuinely like the product and have a connection a little, with it to have a foundation of what you want to do with it. So I got it. Now I'm getting sent, literally brands reach out to me. They're sending me stuff left and right to promote and stuff. And I've kind of drifted away from that stuff because commission's a little bit low, but like
Hmm.
it's trial and error, bro. You're gonna live, you're
100%.
gonna learn. So it's very, very cool what TikTok Shop has to offer, especially when you start getting your stuff going. Brands start
Yeah.
reaching out, more products are coming in, et cetera, et cetera.
And so was that your first product right there that you started with on TikTok Shop?
To be exact, I'm going to show you the exact first product. This was it right here.
And then what was the earnings on that for your first product? Yeah, so the
So
volcano diffuser.
yeah, it's a volcano diffuser. That was the first ever one. And then I was also doing like a Miyoki tumbler, so it's something similar to like Stanley, but I didn't make anything off that. It just wasn't a good product. So with the earnings on that volcano diffuser, I was doing work for one brand or whatever. He sent me it for free. I was like, all right, cool. I like this stuff.
Hmm.
So, and actually, with this volcano diffuser right here, besides these other ones that I got sent for free, I paid for my first product. Like a lot of people don't get sent free stuff their first time, go
Gotta be
around.
willing to invest like what, $25 to make it happen. Like some
It wasn't
people are
even
just like
that. It was
they're
like
so
9.
conservative, bro. People will take such a conservative approach. Like they literally don't want to spend a dollar. You just spend like $25. Like explain to us how much you made off that product right there.
Yeah, so that product, I started making videos on it. I didn't really generate any sales off of any videos until it was like I want to say 15th video or so. It started like, started really going. So I then found out about live because with the TikTok shop method and doing the loophole, you could go live with, your 1,000 followers. But if you don't have 1,000 followers, you have zero, you can still go live. So I started going live with it and I was like, it was really, really, really late at night. And like 11 p.m., didn't end the live till like 2 a.m. These guys, came in my live. It was like, I don't know, first live was like 1,300 people. Sold like, I don't
That's
know,
fucked.
$150 in profit. But then the next morning, because the one product sold out after a few lives that I've done. So I woke up the next morning, dude messaged me. He's like, yo, we restocked the product. I was like, all right, cool. So I went on live immediately, like out of bed, hair's all crazy and stuff like that. Going about the product, stayed on live for like, I think it was like 2 hours and 50 minutes. And I did like, I don't know, it was like 11.1K in revenue for them in 2 hours, Michael, two
So
hours.
easy, bro.
So
Crazy.
fortunately and unfortunately, the commission wasn't that high on it. It was like $1.98 or $2 or something like that. but still be grateful for everything. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up making like $750 or $800 off that one live.
In what, like
And
2 days
in two,
too? Or
in two
one?
hours,
Yeah.
2 hours, like
Yeah.
it was ridiculous. And then we just kept doing the live. So I see I seen the flow, keep going. So I kept going live with the product, thousands of viewers. Like my top live had like 41,000 viewers total. And that was
Oh
in the
my
span of, like,
Lord.
yeah, it was like 3 hours or something like that. So eventually
Crazy.
time kept going and I, started going longer in the lives. And then that's when I really started the revenue pickup. So,
So
um,
off of a $25 investment, you were able to make like, what did it turn into? It's like just under 9 Gs. Like, is that
yeah,
not
it was like
brand deals?
I've made off that one product, I would say it's been like 6.3. And then going forward, I've made an extra like 6 again or something like that.
And how long have you been in Stay Viral?
Like 2.5 months.
Like, bro,
But
this is
but
what
it's bro,
I tell
it's
people.
like I said, when I joined January 25th, I had no like doubts about it. Like you have
Yeah.
to have no doubts, you have to want to do it and just have fun doing it. So I joined Premium on February 6th. As soon as I heard that you guys can get brand deals, I was like, I'm in. Like absolutely, I'm in.
Bro, that's why I feel like this business model compared to a lot of other like discords and communities, it makes so much sense is because it just like makes sense from the initial offer. Like we're teaching you a skill and then you're just leveraging that skill to like high status people that have big budget and they're just going to pay you a lot of money. It's not like there's no confusion with anything. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah,
learning a skill and providing a service. And we just teach you guys how to do that. So
true.
that's why I tell everyone like content creation, there is no better business model. You know what I mean? In 2 months, you can pick it up to what you were able to do. And then
Literally.
on top of that, you get a little bit of results, right? And then we throw you in with brands. So now, can you explain to me like your brand deals a little bit?
Oh yeah, I got you. So one thing I really liked about your Discord and the stuff that you guys have to offer is the fact that you pretty much teach us how to manage and create a portfolio. So there's a lot of people in the Discord that already have portfolios. So I was like, I reached out and I was like, hey, do you have a template for this? Created my first portfolio. I don't know if you remember what it looked like,
I
but
do, yeah, yeah,
it
yeah.
was so bad.
Those
Like it was
ass,
so
yeah.
bad. It was so bad. So I ended up creating a new one with Card. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Card and what
Yeah.
their stuff is, but created one on there. You put your testimony on there. You say you've done like 15K in sales, you've done 2K in commission, whatever. And I put 2 brands in there. And then I reached out to my second brand just recently, first ever $1,000 retainer plus 20% commission. And that just goes to show like your results go a long way. If you put in the work and you put in the effort, you're going to get those high retainers that everybody wants. And it's well possible.
And that's
So
consistent too. That's what's beautiful about it. Like, while TikTok shop is great and like earning on just commissions is great because there's no earning cap. It can also be
yeah,
really like you can have those inconsistencies where it's like
yeah,
1 month you might be like, fuck man, like I don't know if I'm eating this month. So
yeah,
that's why like retainers are sick. It's because like, okay, you get 5 brands locked in on like 1,500 to 2 grand a month. You're making 10
yeah.
a month. You got your food on the table, you pay your rent, and then you pop up with your commissions. That's your fun spending money. You know what I'm saying?
Literally, that's what I was saying. That's what I was just telling you. Like that's not even including your commissions from the shop.
Yeah, it just gives you so much
So
more comfort. And it's like it's just unlike any other business model, bro. It
yeah,
really is.
it's literally insane what
So sorry, go ahead.
no, I just said it's literally insane what everything can do.
Yeah,
It's
bro. The possibilities are just in 2 months. Think about like I'm gonna ask you this question in a little bit, but just think about the future, bro. It's gonna start
yeah,
compounding
got
forward.
you.
So, what were you struggling with before joining Stay Viral? Because you joined this other like content Discord. You were trying to learn about content creation. Like, what were the
Yeah.
struggles that you had in that Discord that we were able to kind of fix for you?
So the main struggle in that Discord was obviously the fact that whenever you had a question, nobody would answer that question. Like you would reach out to them, it would take a couple days to reply to you, and so forth. And I did not like that. Like that's not what a business is. Like if you're gonna have a business, you got to be go 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 go. Make sure your
Come.
clients are ready to go, your students, excuse me. Um,
So we
and
got mods and coaches, bro. So we got people on the clock all the times. You know what I mean?
well, it's like like the guy I just told you about. He was running this Discord by himself,
Yeah, people
and
can't
so
do
he
it.
did
That's
have
what makes sense.
that other guy, and they were inactive. Didn't provide any information besides that content course. No questions, and that's it. But that was the main problem. Yeah.
And then what results would you say you've gotten with Stay Viral? Like whether that's financial or personal growth, like just in your
Well,
like, short 2 months of being with us, how do you think you've grown?
Well, I definitely built a personal brand for sure because in the Discord, like you connect with a lot of people. There's a lot of people in the Discord that I'm real tight with right now. And I just think that you have to build yourself that type of community with you know, a lot of winners that want to win, that have the hustle to win. You know, they have no doubt in their mind that they're gonna win. So that's the main thing. And then, I mean, there's nothing really else to say with that. There's just, it's a very positive community.
So you feel like
So
you've just grown your overall like network of people that you know and you're
yeah,
struggling.
network, and then obviously financially too, but I don't really focus on the financial part of it because I mean, I just let God do his work. That, you know what I'm
Oh
saying?
God, put the output, let the input come back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly. And then how old are you, bro?
I'm 23. I just turned 23.
23. And are you still in school or no?
Yeah, I graduate in the spring.
That's
So
crazy. So
May
you're still a
5th.
student. You're making 10 grand a month. Like,
Yeah.
how many hours do you think you even work a day right now? If you had to give a guess.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. Last night I was on live for 6 hours and 20 minutes, but I tell you what, yeah, those live results, crazy, crazy. Especially if you have fun doing it. You know what I'm saying? If you have fun doing it, and by the way, it's not with that diffuser. There's other products that I do too. Shout out to Diddy. He put me on for that
Shout out Diddy, bro.
time tights thing. But
Killer, bro. Did 20K last month. Unbelievable.
yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. But yeah, I did 6 hours last night, but sometimes I'm on live for like 2 hours.
Two
Literally
like
like 2 hours
an
of work.
average of like what, like 3 to 4 a day, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally. And then
You
I
can still
post
be
my
a
videos.
student. You work 3 to 4 hours a day, make 10 grand a month. You got more than enough money now to just like live life on comfort.
It's
It's a great
easy.
life being a content creator, bro. It's a great life.
Yeah, you just gotta invest it in the right way and not spend money on stupid stuff.
Yeah, of course. And so like where do you see yourself in the next like 6 to 12 months after your experience with Stay Viral so far?
Well, one of my main goals is to become a coach and stay viral because I know that my testimony, I have a lot like that I could prove, and already like I've already proved a lot, but I just have a lot of testimony, and I want to share my results and make sure that everybody else is able to maximize their you know, and their output with mine. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I really think we'll be able to get you in there soon.
I think it's very important that everybody should win, you know. There's a lot
Absolutely.
of people in stay
That's
viral
why it's
that
important to just have a community like we have where it's very involved. Everyone's piggybacking off of each other because everyone's able to just see success so much simply that way. Like, one person finds a winning framework, everyone can kind of go look after that, and we all like help each other out to find those like next viral videos, those next proven strategies. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
that's why
really
like,
other
we
than
just see such consistent results is because everyone's always helping each other. It's not like that
yeah.
other sport like you mentioned where it's like all men for himself, you know what I mean? Get thrown into the wild and just like go roam.
Yeah, it was so bad. But no, I'd say other than that, I don't really try to focus on too many things in the future. I just have, you know, my input in my head and what I want, and I just go towards it. You know what I'm saying? I let whatever God's plan is God's plan. That's what it is. There's no plan B for me. It's always been plan A. If you have plan B, you're not going to be focused on plan A. It's that simple.
Absolutely.
It's that
Absolutely.
simple.
When you hear people, they're like, yeah, like people talk about like dropping out and stuff.
Mm,
People talk about dropping out and they're like working. Obviously, at some point, like you should not just drop out if you're not making money. But you see
yeah.
people who like will start making money and then they're in school too and they don't want to like fully pull the plug. And it's because, like you said, like they got that plan B on the back end. As soon as you rip away plan B, bro, plan A is your only option and everything will come to fruition. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And I've seen it like countless times with so many people.
That's like the thing with me is like I would have been dropped out by now because I'm just not a big fan of school at all. It's very outdated. There's no like if you don't know that it's outdated, then I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if
The
you're like getting a business degree, it doesn't really make much sense.
well, that's the problem. My degree is business administration. It's absolutely horse crap because I've taught myself more and learned from like you guys, for instance, more than I ever learned in college. It's
But if you want to
ridiculous.
go be a doctor, lawyer, engineer, go to school. I'm not telling
Oh
you to
yeah,
drop out,
for sure. No, yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. We need you guys. We need
Yeah,
you
we
guys.
need you guys. Do not, we don't need too many content creators.
We're always gonna need the fast food workers too because you're always gonna have those types of people that aren't willing to set standards a certain way for themselves, and they just think the bare minimum is where they need to be at. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, bro. It's good though. We need those people in society, unfortunately.
Right, we do.
It's not nothing. So what would you say is like the most useful part about Stavar? Like you mentioned the networking. Is there anything else like would you say that's like your main pinpoint or what's like the number if you had to pin it down to one thing that's like your favorite part about Stavar, what would you say it is?
Um, Probably the networking, yeah, because you can learn endless things. Like if you like the thing is like I'm having a one-on-one with you right now, and you're the head of Stay Viral. The amount of information, if I'm here to ask you questions, I'm gonna get them like that. You
Mhm.
know, if you're not in a Discord like this, you're not going to get your answers. You know, there's
True.
people on TikTok. This is what I think sets you different than a lot of other people on TikTok is when I came across your live, you were literally spilling everything. You were like, yo, you guys can do this, do that, do this, do that. And I'm like, whoa, like not anybody else is doing the same thing that he's doing because obviously what you see in general is just like a little gig of everything. Like, oh, if you want to make 10K, then join my link right here, or
It's
just
all
find
smoke
this
and mirrors,
product.
bro.
And the product that they're showing is completely dog. So it's not any good. So I think the networking for sure,
Absolutely.
100%.
And then what would you say is like the most fun part about Stay Viral?
Just like seeing everybody win, just
Yeah.
like seeing like being in a Discord, knowing the fact that you're gonna wake up the next morning with somebody posting in the wins channel. The fact that there's no doubt anywhere, you know what I'm saying? And it's just
Fact,
like,
bro. It's so cool to see that shit. Like, I don't know. Just knowing that like we're able to have this community where everyone's just piggybacking off of each other. Literally people coming in with zero results within like 2 weeks, being able to post in the wins channel and just like
yeah,
having everyone like gas them up, drop a bunch of reactions. Everyone's going
literally,
crazy. Like nothing beats that, honestly.
literally, there's no better feeling than seeing
And
people.
bro, being a content creator, like I don't know if you could say the same, but for me at least, I really enjoy just like making videos, editing them. Like I genuinely find it fun to kind of tap into that creative side and just like see what I can produce, see what I can come up with. So that's
Yeah,
something else that I really find fun about just like content creation and doing this business.
it is 100%. There's endless opportunities with it. You build your portfolio, you build your testimony, you show brands what you could do, and literally you're going to be making 10K alone from retainers every single month, and that's not including anything else that you're bringing in.
Literally,
So,
make 10K a month, go talk with your friends in Discord, talk about some content.
literally,
Like, bro, we literally will hop in like the lounge calls too and just kick shit. Like, it's not even all business. Like, sometimes we
we're
go in there
like
and just like laugh and have a good time.
we're like the main people in lounge.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
shout out to
so.
my boys Marzo, Aiden, all you guys. Like,
Yo,
you know what it is.
Tyler.
Tyler too, everybody. Lounge is so fun. And there's so much resources in there. Like if you really want to network and learn something, the lounge is where you should be at 100%.
Absolutely.
100%.
Inside the resources channel too, bro. We got case studies, additional trainings, full
Yeah.
breakdowns.
It's all right in front of you guys. You guys literally just have to take that leap, my bad.
Absolutely.
And like I said, endless possibilities for you guys.
And then I got a couple more questions for you.
Oh yeah,
So
for sure. Let's do it.
if one of your like closest friends were thinking about Stay Viral Premium, what would you say?
Mhm.
Or just Stay Viral in general, what would you tell them?
If you want to make money, join.
Yeah.
If you want that, if you want, it's not even about the money, to be honest. If you want to network good, if you want to learn new things, if you want to just like make content in general and build your personal brand, then join the Discord 100%. But
That's
then
a,
you have like the good things like money, just like all the little things that come with it eventually.
Bro, not even just speaking on like the creator aspect of the networking too. Like obviously you get to go collaborate with like creators like who've done 300 million views on TikTok and these
Yeah.
big dogs, but the brands as well. You're getting networked to these like 7, 8 figure entrepreneurs who are brand owners and you talk to them directly. You know
Yeah.
that so many doors can open just through that alone. So when you
Yeah, yeah.
realize the value in the networking there alone, I think you make a really good point.
100%. 100%.
And then anything else you'd like to add, Hunter?
If you're ready to make money and you're ready to take that leap, like I've always been a hustler. Like I'm always trying to find new ways to make money and leverage myself in different ways. You need to join Stay Viral. If like you have any doubt in your mind, then it's definitely not for you because you shouldn't have any doubt going into this. Don't let the views get to you. You can't let a brand new account dictate and pretty much tell you how your future is going to be. Just keep going with it, stay consistent, make the content, build your testimony, and you're gonna be set 100%. With all these resources in Stay Viral, you're gonna be set.
Yeah, bro. I'm so hyped for you and your results. I can't wait to see where the next like 6 months to a year is going to take you, honestly.
It's gonna be hype for sure. I definitely want to build something in Stay Viral for sure with everybody that's in there. It's just
Make it
like
happen.
huge.
Soon I think we're going to try and open a sort of program where we can help people who like get really consistent results and are able to earn a lot of capital. We want to
Yeah,
open like a brand growth sort of thing where like if you have an idea for a brand, Ryan and I can help you, create the brand from Ryan's perspective. I can help you scale the brand from my perspective, and
yeah,
maybe we do some sort of like equity split or something. Some
yeah.
some things we're talking about in the future. So
It's
look
like
forward to opportunities like that for sure.
There's endless possibilities, literally endless
Content
possibilities.
creation is an abundant game, bro. Opportunities are always going to get thrown at you left and right.
Yeah, 100%.
But for anyone watching, if you want to learn more about what we do and the business model we run, just go ahead and watch the video. I'll link it like right here, and you can learn what Hunter does as a content creator. Aside from that, I appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure to leave a comment below if this video was valuable, like, drop a sub, and I will see you guys in the next one.